morning, everybody. This is Scott Johnson with Johnson Strategies, LLC. I'm just here having a little sip of coffee and enjoying the sunshine outside, and also have some great news for you. My new book is out. It's called Collapse of an Evil Empire. You can find it at collapseofanevilempire.com, where you can order it. It comes in a hardback copy and it comes in a softback version. Either one that you like. I prefer the hardback version. But let me tell you what this book is about. First of all, it's a deep dive into the disbarment proceedings brought by the Florida Bar against Florida's most prolific property insurance litigator. He was ultimately disbarred by the Florida Supreme Court, and this text tracks those deliberations, all of the court proceedings, and provides all of the backup information, over 1,200 pages of information regarding the initial complaints and the response to those complaints and the examinations under oath and excerpts from those EUOs as well. All of the information you need to understand how bad Florida's frivolous litigation problem had become, to the point that it was bringing down America's third largest property insurance market. Also, if you go to the website for the book at collapseofanevilempire.com, you'll find that it is endorsed by numerous Florida lawmakers who had a hand in passing our historical tort reforms here, based on a lot of the problems exposed in this book. And in fact, the Florida Bar prosecutor has stated that it was one of my early articles that caused him to investigate and to ultimately lead to the disbarment. Three senators have endorsed this book. One former United States congressman has endorsed this book. You can read what he says about it in here as well. The former House Insurance Subcommittee chairman has endorsed the book. Three former insurance commissioners have endorsed this book as the source for people to understand how bad Florida's frivolous litigation problem had become, and why the tort reforms that were passed here were so eminently necessary in order to solve our problem. Now, that's for Florida. If you live in a Gulf Coast state or a state up down the eastern seaboard here, and you're being overrun with frivolous litigation as Florida was, you can see the roadmap to repair that problem. You can see our mistakes and why it took 7 years to pass a prohibition against assignment of benefits, and how bad that problem was here in the state and what to do about it. You can also see the specific legislation that passed. All of the links are provided here, as well as all of the information published in Florida dailies and in the insurance trade press are linked within this book and via my website at johnsonstrategiesllc.com. So I commend this text to you, Collapse of an Evil Empire. You'll be glad you bought it, because it's got all of the information you need to share with Floridians as to why this monumental tort reform was necessary, and in other states to build the case to make changes in your frivolous litigation problem going forward. I commend it to you, and I thank you for listening this far. Thanks so much.